Kia ora ana. I'm Angela Wallbank and I'm the head coach for the Cook Islands national women's team leading up to the Nations Cup in Fiji 2025. The team's been preparing really well. We've incorporated not only on-field sessions but they've been working through an off-field program as well, and all of the girls are really putting in the effort leading up to the selection process.
You took the Tupa women's team to the Championship League. What did you learn from that?
Yeah, I think the learnings that came out of there was just where some of the gaps were between local players and other OFC nations and how they come out of their club preparations or their club competitions. And so there's been a few gaps that were identified there where we've really been working on it and pushing it for the girls to be able to not only increase their game awareness but also understand the fundamentals of football a little bit more, so that we can do things like be a bit quicker in transition and things like that. Yeah. Look, our expectations are that we will compete, and we'll compete strongly for this. It's been a long time since the women's team has really truly competed at a Nations Cup, but I know that they can, and I know that all of the effort that they've been putting in will go a long way to us being able to do that. But it's not going to be an easy task at all for us, and it's going to take a lot of effort to get through the round games and then see where we end up before going through.
Who is a player to look out for in the team?
Yep, so I'd like to make a special mention of Tupa Tuariki. She's one of our younger players. She's been in age group national teams before. She was in the Tupa selection for the Champions League just recently. She's come a long way. She is someone who just soaks up all the information. She's improved so much since we started training at the beginning of the year. And more importantly, she still qualifies for the under-19. So not only will you see her in this women's tournament, but it is most likely that you will also see her in the upcoming under-19s tournament later in the year.
And so you've got PNG, Samoa and Tahiti in your pool. What are your thoughts on that?
Look, I think we're going out to play our game. We've been training really well. We've been working in terms of our formation, what we're going to do. One of the key things for us is going to be integrating the overseas players into the selection of the local players when we get there. We've only got a short turnaround window, but I think if we play our game, we're going to go far. I think what's to note though is those teams will be tough. They are physically tough. They can play football and they can score goals. So we're kind of countering all of that and setting ourselves up for being able to do the same.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.